Have you ever wondered why some people thrive under pressure? Others break down. They just shut down completely. Do you know why that happens? Well, it lies to a large extent in their personality style, the way they behave under pressure, the way they see themselves. So welcome back to this video. And today we're breaking down the four personality styles. Some people put them into colors: red, green, blue, yellow. And no matter how you see them, how you put them together, I'm bringing to your consciousness the fact that it affects the way we operate at our places of work and can determine workplace success. And by the end of this video, hopefully, you'll get to know how to deal with each type and maybe even discover your own style. And that's the essence of this video today. The first style is the dominant style. These are the go-getters. If you have them in your team, they're the go-getters. I think they're just about 3% of them in the workplace because we don't want many of these people, because if you have all of them, if your workplace is littered around with these, and it's going to be a problem. And the problem would be you'll have people that they just bulldoze their way through. These guys are great. They are result-driven. They are decisive. They're also competitive, very competitive. They thrive where there are challenges. In fact, where there is no problem, where there is no challenge, where there is no upheaval, sometimes they tend to create some. Yeah, because that's the environment where they thrive. They thrive in an environment where there are challenges. The challenge with these guys is that sometimes some people might see them to be too blunt, that it just comes straight. Let me give you an example. I was going to join a business association not too long ago. So I spoke with one of the directors. I was trying to, it wasn't cheap to become part of it. I was looking for a payment plan. And the other director I spoke with was trying to make me feel good and trying to see the value of, yes, it's not cheap, but the value of being part of this association. I said I was going to think about it. And then a day or two after, I called again. Another director picked, and she was just straight up. And yes, she was nice, polite. Mind you, being polite doesn't mean kind. It was polite. But the tone I could hear was, well, you know what? You just stop wasting my time. That's the much we can do. If you're ready, whenever you're ready, we'll be fine. We'll be here to help you. Thank you for your time. Bye-bye. You know, that kind of stuff, but without saying it. That's how these guys are. So be careful. Be alive to that. Then we have the I side, the I personality people. Now, these guys are the social butterflies. They're enthusiastic, they're incurably optimistic, they are persuasive, they can persuade you to see the good in everything. And they are great at building relationships. They bring energy, but they may struggle with details. So if you have in your place of work, in your team, you have all the lively guys, boom, all the boys and girls that are always going on, let's go and get things done. The downside is that these guys, they're not the detail-oriented guys. So you might have issues if you have your team littered with people like that, filled up with people like that, then having details and going down, drilling down might become a challenge. They contact everybody, they connect everybody, they're not hooked. Because if you ask them the name of the other person, they don't remember anybody's name. They bring the energy into the room, they bring the warmth into the room, and they push the cold away. Then you have the S guys. Now, these S guys are calm, they are dependable. They are great people. They are calm, they are dependable, they are team-oriented, they value harmony and stability, and sometimes they may resist change. You have them. The vast majority of the people in the workplace are these people. They keep the ship sailing. All right, we have them there. Then the C people are the conscientious or compliance-driven people. Now, these guys are detail-oriented. They are analytical and precise. They love structure and accuracy, but they can be very overly critical because they want everything to go by the book. Is there a policy? Is there a governance? Is there this? Have we dotted our I's and crossed our T's? You could have them there. Okay. Now, here's the key. Every type brings value to the table. No one type is better than the other. Every type brings value to the table. And as a leader, as a business owner, it is imperative that you understand this. You understand this, what I'm talking about in your business, because it affects the way people communicate, how they converse, how they respond or react to situations. And in the long run, this also ties into your bottom line. But the magic happens when you adapt your communication style in order to fit theirs. When you adapt your communication to fit theirs. And that's why I would say, if you must communicate, you must aim to connect. Do not aim to hit the wall. Your aim should be to connect. And that's in line with what John Maxwell says, everyone communicates, few connect. You should be amongst those few that connect. But here's the thing. How do you know what your personality style is? The first step, the first line of action is, first of all, know what is your personality style. How do you connect with people? How do you communicate? How do you respond under pressure? So why don't you take an assessment today? Find a way, take an assessment today and make sure that you understand what your communication style is. If you want to take an assessment, we can help you to take an assessment. And what I love to tell people is that don't just go online and take an assessment. It's important that you take an assessment and then you are debriefed and then your power style is extracted and brought out and shared with you so that you know exactly your strength and your blind spots and how you can use your style to connect with the people in your team. So don't forget, if this video has been helpful to you, to subscribe to this channel if you're watching this on YouTube, or share this video so that other business leaders or team leaders within your circle might also benefit from this information, and not just communicating to hit, driving their car as it were to hit a wall, by communicating with a view to connecting. My name is Stallone-Obaraemi Samuel. My sincere desire for you is that you go on succeeding by becoming a better version of yourself. Bye for now.